Hello, this is James Virtual coming to you for another Smartcar Coffee Confidential. And today, our guest on this episode is Roshan Basnet. Roshan, say hi.
Hi, James. Nice to meet you. I mean, this is real. Being in a smart car is real. You are real. So I'm very excited.
Yes, apparently Roshan didn't think I was real.
This is my first time in the smart car. And I have to say that it's not as it's out there what you see, this small thing. It's actually, comfortable.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yes, it is. It is.
Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to take Roshan and myself for a drive. I am in dire need of a coffee. So
I love coffee too.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, eh?
Yeah.
So why don't we start off by telling the viewer what it is you do?
Yeah, sure. My name is Roshan Basnet. That was my introduction. I'm a realtor. I work for Your Choice Realty. I live in Halton region, Oakville, Burlington. My business right now is under the Team 5-Star brand.
Yep.
I have a business partner in Stephen Pays, who's been doing real estate for a good 11 years. And the story with Stephen and I getting into partnership is he was actually my realtor. He was my brother's realtor as well. He did 2 transactions for him last spring when the market was hot. I engaged his services. He delivered. He had a great business model, and we started this just as of this January. In this partnership.
So we're recording this now, May. The airtime of the show is never generally when we record them, but so right now, then that means you guys have been
5 months almost.
5 months right now.
Yeah, 5 months in making. I mean, he's been doing it for a while. I have a background in real estate as well. I used to do commercial mortgages for one of the biggest life companies, Manulife.
Oh yes,
and it's within the same space. But we formalized this Team 5-Star. The birth of it came just naturally. I got my license. We met together. We sat down. We had similar vision, similar passion and energy. And so we said, okay, let's make this 5-year plan, 5-year goal. Let's hit the road. And we've already done 12 transactions, and we have a few more coming up this month. Wow. So it's been exciting, I want to say namaste because my background, I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sounds exotic. I lived in Canada for 16 years.
Oh, cool.
Prior to here, I lived in the States for a good 8 years. I left when I was 17 to pursue a university degree. But it's been great. I met my wife in Alabama. Out of all places.
You married an American?
Yeah, no, she's from Montenegro.
Oh, wow.
So isn't that great about Canada that you come from all walks of life?
Yes.
And this is such a great platform. And, we're married. We've been together 20 years. We have 2 beautiful children. Being in this real estate business has actually given me so much flexibility to be around them. Yeah, I mean, when I was working in the corporate world, you're always on the go, right? 8 to 5, you got to drop the kids. You got to catch the GO train, and right now I drop my daughter to school and she goes off. And then she gives me this small glance that, Daddy, you are there. Oh, that's the priceless moment, I was like, so beautiful, So I love it, All
right. So I want to know about that ring on your finger.
Okay. So all the viewers, this is our family ring. My brother has the same exact ring. My dad has the same exact ring. Next year, I'm going to be taking my son to do one of Hindu rituals. When they grow from boyhood to adulthood, we do an occasion, and he's going to get a ring as well, similar like this. Oh. And in this ring, you have a Hindu god Ganesh. That's the elephant god.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, and this ring is supposed to give you, the strength.
Yes.
And it's always been good to me. Yeah, and my wife, she's from Serbia, Montenegro, so she brings our own culture. So we get to celebrate 2 Christmas, 2 Easters,
My kind of Christmas is twice everything.
Different kinds of food, different kinds of, we go to her side of the festivals and we go to our side of the festival. Then we enjoy the Canadian festival,
Sounds terrible. Before I forget,
yes.
What would be a traditional dish from back home? Well, I know this is
Yes,
back home, but
sure,
where,
sure.
where you came and grew
Yeah,
up.
so it's a curry flavor. Number one dish would be something like lamb curry or goat curry.
Oh yeah.
Rice, in terms of the carb side, rice is your big thing.
Yes.
And it's similar to Indian food, but a little different. It's savory food.
What would you like?
Medium blonde with 2 sugar.
Medium blonde with 2 sugars and a medium cappuccino with 1 sugar, please.
It's a business, I
Yeah.
mean, you got to have a great sound financial management. You got to have good budget plan, income, expense, and it's not for everyone.
No.
No,
the hours are brutal.
and hours are brutal, but if you manage it, it's great. I love it. The fact that
But you're free in the mornings, right?
I'm free in the mornings.
I'm probably free when you can pick your kids up.
That's right.
Yeah,
And then
so-
in the evenings I get busy. In the weekends I get busy. But I have an extremely supportive wife. I mean, I can't thank her enough. I mean, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do this. I would be back to the grind 8 to 5 job. No, I'm so thankful, and I hope she hears and listens to this that I appreciate her. But
Someone's
yeah.
buying flowers. Oh, that's nice. It's really pleasant, and it's a good thing to actually acknowledge our partners. And
not only that, kids too. You won't believe it. My son is 11, but he hustles with me. He comes with me.
That's
He
nice.
came one day when we were just starting out in January. It was the coldest day
crappy
of the
weather.
year,
Yeah.
minus 22. He came with me to put flyers. This is the flyer that everybody in the Halton region gets.
Oh, yes.
It's got my business partner and I. Very transparent business model. Almost everything that we do is captivated in these 2 pages, and he helped me put these flyers on almost 60 homes. And I told him that day that, hey Royce, either your dad becomes extremely successful or he may fail, but in either case, whether I make a penny or a million, this is the day that I will always remember that my son actually came with me, and he said, Dad, it's cool, and even today, you always ask, hey Dad, how are things going on?
That's
And
nice.
even my daughter Maya, she used to say, Dad, you can't be a fat realtor. You can't have those cookies. He takes away the cookies away from me. so in a teasing way, they're also involved, and that's what's great, that you have a supporting family support system around you.
So this is a career path you chose. You've obviously got a lot of emotional energy invested in this. You're doing good work by the sounds of it. I mean, you said you've done 12 transactions in the first 3-4 months of this year. That's impressive.
Thank you.
But a couple of things that kind of come to my mind is, as I sort of was telling you earlier before we started filming,
Sure.
things that I want to know are the person behind the profession. So, I mean, you've painted a lovely picture of your family. I got an idea where you come from. I understand the history behind that ring, which I think is really cool.
Thank you.
But what do you do for fun other than eat cookies?
Well, I'm passionate about boating.
Oh,
and
really?
Fishing and outdoors. Yeah, I got to pick my boat actually from the storage. They've been calling me to pick it up. I take it down to Bronte Harbor. I used to have my boat on Oakville Harbor. It's 21-foot, bow rider.
Okay.
And you could go day fishing. I love that. I love spending time with family by our poolside as well. Humor takes a long ways, and I got all kinds of humorous stories to tell and share people. I love being part of family and around friends and family.
Given you sound like the kind of guy that's probably involved in a variety of different things. Are there any organizations? Are you part of any other networking groups? Any other charitable organizations? Things like that?
Absolutely. I actually do a couple of things. One, easiest thing that anybody can do is give blood. Okay, I donate blood 4 times a year, quarterly basis. It's extremely important. I volunteer for United Way Halton now.
Yep.
I sit on their impact cabinet.
Yep.
That's a volunteer hours. And in fact, in our business model, and I'm sorry to show this card again, my business partner and I, when we put together this, he's passionate about giving as well.
Oh yeah.
So 10% of our gross income actually goes towards McMaster's Children's Hospital Foundation and the Salvation Army.
Okay, big fan of the Salvation Army. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the other one,
it's
but
10%. You know, 10% of our solid anything that we bring. You know?
that's cool. Why don't you tell the viewers how they can get in touch with you? Now, you mentioned your web address, so say it out again.
Yeah, it's
Clear.
www.team5star.ca.
Is that a number 5 or the word 5?
Number 5.
All right, so
team
number 5
star.ca.
It's your phone number on your website. I'm guessing it is.
Yep, phone number is on the website. Otherwise, it's 647-818-7373. I'm a high energy guy. You know, I've left the corporate world.
Hey, what did you do in the corporate world?
Well, I was managing commercial mortgages, $25 billion.
Oh, right. Yes.
You know, huge staff. You know, it was in the operations side. And that's where I missed. You know, I've always wanted to be in the business development side, meeting actually client face to face, you know, understanding their problem, solutioning for their problem, you know, and this platform in the real estate is giving all of that. And that's why now I'm like, you know, I don't even have to, it's naturally, you know, the energy is always natural, you know, it's not like,
should I have not maybe got you decaf? You know,
you know, maybe, but
wind you up a little bit more.
But you know that living that corporate world, doing this now, great satisfaction. You know, meet people.
And look, it's the middle of the day, and you get to be at home with your wife and pick your kids up in.
My wife works full time.
Oh,
she
bummer.
She works in downtown Toronto, but she leaves early in the morning. I take care of the kids. I get them ready, send them off. I'm Mr. Mom.
Oh,
you know?
there we go.
And then in the evening, I pick them up. But I love that.
Of course,
they're growing so fast. My son is 11.
Yes,
which means that in 7 years he's going to be 18, and he's going to be off to university.
I know.
Okay, so I always tell my wife, look, we got good 5-6 years. We got to spend quality time with them, and it's extremely important, you know. And this is allowing me to do that. I love it. You know, and you know, business will happen naturally. Your heart is in it. You're committed to it. I have a great business partner. We have a great business model.
Is he paying you to say this? Because you really think your business partner is awesome.
Awesome. No, I mean, you know, I take a lot of good energy from him. I rub it off him, you know, because you know, what I like about him
I think it's really cool that you hold him in such high esteem. I mean, a lot of people working together, they're like, oh yeah, Bob.
No, he genuinely cares about people, and that's what I love about it. You know, when I was his client, he took care of me. When he was my brother, he took care of him. It was just not about the transaction. Afterwards as well, you know. And now we do it together, and he's always thinking for them, you know. And that's how you build it, you know. Cool. Any of your viewers. Even yourself, I'm going to leave this card. Hey guys, this is our Homes and Land magazine. I'm going to leave with James, my business card and the flyer.
And
just watch. When he decides to sell, he's going to come to me. You know?
Well, on that note, get the hell out of my car.
Very good, sir. Again.
All right,
thank you so much. All right.
Take it easy.
Bye now.
Enjoy the rest of your coffee.
All right.
Go sell some houses.
Yeah, this is yours.
That's mine.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Well, that was Roshan Basnet. That man has some serious enthusiasm for selling houses. And I have to say, he does come off as a very nice guy too. I mean, listening to him talk about his family and his commitment to his business partner and the rest of it, it was nice. My name's James Birchall, and this has been another Smartcar Coffee Confidential. So until next time, stay frosty and hustle smarter. Bye-bye now.